Very good morning to everyone. I welcome you all back to our online classes. It is a fate of us that we have got once more the lockdown for our schools, and we don't have any classes, right? And before the academic year comes to a close, before the end of the academic year itself, you have blessed with the results, right? Our Chief Minister has announced the results. So you will not be in a mood to study the lessons. Whatever it is, you must get to know things, right? As Bacon says, reading maketh a full man. Read something and get to know things and equip yourself with knowledge to face the challenging life. Right, children? Right. You have given the timetable, and as per the timetable, today we have the English class. In some of the 11th standard, in one class I have taken that poem of the 5th unit, Everest is not the only peak. In one class I have just gave the gist of it, but the other classes I have not said anything, right? And whatever it is, just listen to the poem. And the convocation address, in the previous online classes we have done something, and I completed that convocation address in the class and gave you the paragraph also. Now, Everest is not the only peak. This is a very useful poem for you people to get to know what this poet Kulothungan has said in his poem, right? As I told in one of the classes, we used to imitate others. We always used to see what the others are doing. If that child goes for the studies, for example, medicine, I must also go. If he is going for engineering, I must also study engineering. If he is going to write the bank competitive chess, I will also prepare for it. Without thinking about your talents, your ability, your capability. And we have a tendency to look upon with pride and dignity to certain things, and we look down upon certain things in our life, that is, certain jobs in our life. So here, Kulothungan has given this poem in blank verse. What is blank verse? A poem without a fixed rhyme scheme. As you read the poems of the famous authors in your previous classes or even in our present syllabus, you may come across lines with a fixed rhyme scheme. A, B, B, C, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, G, G, etc., etc. But here there is no fixed rhyme scheme that Kulothungan has used. So it is said that he has written the poem in blank verse, and it stresses the importance of human virtues. Stresses the importance of human virtues from the poet's point of view, right? There are so many people who have achieved that mark their footmark, who have landed their footmark in the sands of time. If I say, for example, this Albert Einstein, a great contribution to the present science, and Thomas Alva Edison, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru. So many people you can say in the field of cricket, in the field of medicine, sports, people have contributed something to the world, right? But the others may feel that we have not done anything. No. What is Kulothungan's opinion is, you don't think that those who have reached that zenith, like Thomas Alva Edison, Albert Einstein, has reached the zenith of life. The others are not like that. No. Everyone has their own importance. That is, they have their own virtues in their life. Each and every person is blessed with some unique potentialities. That is, some characters which is specially pertaining to them. You cannot see one person exactly of the same character anywhere else in the world. Such a unique personalities we are. So, you should not feel that I am not like that person. I wanted to be a person like him. No, never. It is not possible at all. Because Everest is not the only peak. You may have learnt in that lower classes that Everest is the highest peak in the world. But Klotungan says that Everest is not the only highest peak. There are so many peaks which may be 1 or 2 feet less in height than the Everest. That doesn't mean that it is not an achievement. It is not an achievement. Climbing Everest is only the achievement. Don't think like that. So, he has given this poem is a very valuable thing for you people to understand and follow it in your life. It is just like an optimistic view. It creates an optimistic view in yourself, right? You just now, you are a blessed gang, right? Where you have not written the 10th standard exam, now no 11th standard exam. So directly you are going to the 12th standard. But some of you, when I talked to you in the class, I found out that you really want to learn something, but the opportunities are not there, right? To such people, don't lose your heart, because Everest is not the only peak. There are so many hillocks here and there where you can achieve something, right? So, whenever, since you don't have that classes, regular classes, and already the results are published, just don't waste your time. At least read something of your own, the textbooks of your English, Tamil, and the physics, chemistry books, that's what is said in that. And if you have further doubts, you just go for some searching something and get to know things. Because reading always makes you a perfect man. And once this, in America, there was a very rich man. He is a very rich man. In Tamil, we used to call him as Pannaya. He's a Pannaya, right? Lot of land, estate, everything he has. Very rich man. And one day, a neighboring boy came to him, asking for a book to read, to give him a book to read. The boy said that rich man, that landlord, he said, yes, I will give you the book, provided you must return it within 1 or 2 days. The boy accepted it, and he got the book in his hand, went home, sat in one corner of the room, his house, and he started to read. He just immersed himself in the book without knowing what is happening around the world or in his home even. Suddenly, his father called him, and he just told him, just come with me to the field, let us see whether the water level is correct in the field, and we have to see something there. So saying, the father called the child go along with him to work in the field. And this boy, he don't like to go because he was interestingly reading the book. But what to do, since his father has asked, it is his responsibility. So what he did is, he has a small, what we can say, that is a hut-like home, right? A hut, like a small hut. So it has a thatched roof, and he just trusted that book in that thatched roof, just hidden it behind that leaves of the roof, and he went along with his father to the field. As he went there, unexpectedly it rained very heavily. This particular boy did not know, as suddenly he forgot that he has kept the book in the roof, on the roof. When the rain gets over, he returned home and he went to take the book. He found that it is all wet and it is damaged a lot. He knows very well that the Panaya will never let him go without giving him punishment. He knows it very well. And he went, took the book in his hand with a frightened mind, with full of tension. He just approached that rich man, that landlord, and asked him, "Sir, I have just forgotten it, and I was keeping it in that roof of my house, and I went to that field, and unexpectedly it rained, so these books got wet. Sir, I have brought it." The old man, that man got very angry, and he told him, "See, to compensate the price of this book, you have to work in my home for 3 days, right, doing all the works that the landlord has asked him to do." Very happily, this particular boy did the work of that house and stayed with him for 3 days and compensated the amount that he has caused damage to that owner. And he left his house and reached his home after 3 days. Now he is very, very well satisfied in his mind that his mistake is being rectified. That is not rectified, that is, he has not harmed anyone. He has not done any injustice to anybody. With that thought, he returned home. After that, again and again, he learnt, he read, and later in his life, he became a great man. It is none other than Abraham Lincoln. You might have heard about the 16th President of America. He is a voracious reader. See that his eagerness to gather more and more knowledge. Right? You are provided with everything in your life. And don't waste your time. And read something, not from the exam point of view, to enhance your vocabulary, to get to know things in your life. Right? Hope you will do it and become an Everest in your life. Right? So, right. Now, in the first page of your lesson, that's poem, in page number 156, there are some pictures given as a warming up session. That is, identify the following personalities and tell me in which field they have become famous or popular. Right? The first picture, can you tell me who he is? It is a man. He is a man from our India. His name is Kailas Satyarthi. Do you know that 3 years back, I think, one Indian along with one Pakistani girl was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace. But he is a very old man of 78 years, I think. But that girl was 16 or 17, a very cute girl from Pakistan. And they both were given together, that jointly they were awarded that Nobel Prize for Peace. Can you remember his name? Kailas Satyarthi. Yes. That girl's name is Malala from Pakistan. Right. That Kailas Satyarthi is the first one. He was awarded Nobel Prize for Peace, and his field of interest, he fought for the child's rights, children's rights. The second picture, it is, you all may be knowing, that is this Mithali Raj. Her field of interest is cricket. The third picture is very famous man, Nammalvar, right? Nammalvar, Nammalvar. His field is organic farming. The next one is very cute, beautiful lady she is, right? We can say even though she is old, she is beautiful like the portrait of a lady of our first lesson, right? Though the grandmother is very old, she is beautiful. She has inner beauty in her mind. Since that our portrait of that lady, our grandma, is very much living a life with nature. That is the meaning, that is the reason for her inner beauty. Here this person is, she looks like an educated person, right? Though she is old, she is beautiful like our grandmother, right? Tell me, who is that? Dr. V? Shanta, Dr. Shanta. She is the founder of Adayar Cancer Institute. Founder of Adayar Cancer Institute. The next one is, everybody is familiar with this person, and we Indians are really proud of him that we have got an Indian as a great personality. Sundar Pichai, right? His field of interest is in computer. He has achieved something, right? CEO of right. Next one is Pachondri Pal. She achieved in mountain climbing. Next one is Amartya Sen, Amartyasen. He was a great economist, right? He achieved in the field of economics. The last one is an Indian born American. We are really proud of her to say that she is an Indian born American. She was born in Calcutta, and she has a very great interest in space. In a press meeting, she advised the Indian children to observe the things of nature, that is the creations of God. You will learn so many things in your life. If you keenly observe the creations of God, living things, plants, animals, sun, moon, the heavenly bodies, you will learn so many things in your life. They are teaching us a lot of things in our life. And Kalpana Chawla, and she has her achievement in the field of space science, right? See, now I told you the remarkable achievement of all these 8 people, correct? Huh? Now, what quality do you admire the most in each of these people? What is the quality that made him to reach this zenith in their life? Can you tell me that? And answer. See, they have a single-minded determination. They have a single-minded determination to achieve something in their life, and they never accepted failure in their life. They accepted failure as Abraham Lincoln has accepted it, as saying that it is just a slip, not a fall. It is a slip. I have not fallen. Right. That single-minded determination has made him to shine high up in life. The next one, what are the qualities that you may share with them? What are the qualities that they have behind their achievement? Why they have done something in space science? Why this Kailash Satyarthi has fought for children's rights? Why Sundar Pichai has done like this? What is the purpose behind Pachondri Pal climbing that mountain? Nammalvar. So what is the common thing that was there behind everybody's life? What is their aim? what quality they have to do something? What is that? What quality they have in them to perform like this? Can you tell me, children? What is the outcome of Kalpana Chawla's work? What is the outcome of these people? Who is getting benefited because of this? Can you tell me? Who got benefited? See, these are all because of their concern for the society. Their concern for the country at last. Their concern towards the world at last. Albert Einstein has invented something, and the whole world is getting benefited because of that. And so many people, Thomas Alva Edison, his bulb is of great importance to us, even today. We are using it. So, the contribution of them indirectly or directly shows their concern for the humanity, concern for each and every one of us. Right, children? Right. Now, can you tell me some other few personalities who have made our nation really proud? We feel proud of these people. Can you tell me the name of some people who really feel proud? Some people? Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore, Mother Teresa, right? Sarojini Naidu, in the field of literature she has done something. Sania Misra, sports field. Mary Kom, sports, right. A.R. Rahman, in the field of music. Dhoni, right. So you can say as many persons as you can. Now let us proceed to the poem, right. Take that poem. In the old book it is in page number 157. New book also it is in page number 157, I think. Now read the poem. Everest is not the only peak in blank verse, and get to know the greatness of human virtues from the poet's perspective. So what the poet stresses us is the value of greatness of human virtues, good qualities, right? The greatness of human qualities, right. It's a very useful poem, very beautiful poem for you to read and enjoy. It has no rhyme scheme to say. It has its own rhyme scheme, right. We are proud and feel so tall. Our virtues, though be few and small, our nature, it is that whatever we try, we do with devotion, deep and true. Once more I am reading, see. We are proud and feel so tall. We are feeling proud and we are standing as tall as we could. Our virtues, our good qualities, though be few and small, though we have only certain good things in our life, we feel proud and so tall to stand in the society. Our nature, it is that whatever we try, we do with devotion, deep and true. Why we are feeling so tall? Why we feel proud to say that we are standing tall? Though we have certain good qualities, some virtues, we feel proud, because the reason behind it is whatever we do, even though it is a small thing, we do it with devotion, deep and true. What is devotion? It is a loyal commitment towards a particular activity. It is a loyal commitment towards a particular activity. We are doing it with devotion, love, sincerity, and truly we are doing it. That is why we feel proud to stand so tall, right? Even though we are doing a little small works, few works, smaller works, compared to the achievements of some great personalities, we feel really tall and proud because we are doing our work with love and sincerity. Right? We do with devotion, with interest, deep and true. Right? With all interest towards that work. That is why we feel tall and proud. Right? Understood the first paragraph of the poem? Right. The gist of it is, though we have some certain qualities, small qualities, compared to the goodness of high personalities of the world, we have achieved only little. But we feel proud to say that we have done like this. Because that small work that we have done is done with love, sincerity, honesty, and truly. Right? So, second paragraph. Defeat we repel, courage our fort. Clinging from others we haven't done. To seek a gain we adore none. We are proud and feel so tall. Right? So read this first paragraph, and if possible read the remaining also, and try to get more and enjoy the days and stay safe at home. Right? You will meet in the next class, children. Till then, bye.